because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're here at Edge Gym, Romford, just after a session. Sonny Liston, Ali, how are we?
Yeah, all good, my brother. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Finally, a date announced now. 18th of August, your call. Feeling good?
That's it, yeah. 18th of August, Dennis McCann's headlining. There's a lot of good fighters on there. Yeah, man, I'm buzzing. I'm literally, I'm gassed. Listen, I love York Hall as well. I've had one fight in York Hall so far, and I think that was my favourite venue so far. So, yeah, I'm buzzing, man, buzzing.
Been on the big venues, the mega cards, but nice to take a little step back, and you'll bring your own crowd at York Hall, and it's that den vibe, isn't it, going into the fire?
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've done O2, Copper Box, Wembley, and listen, see at York Hall, you get everyone on top of you, everyone's there, you can hear the crowd, like, yeah, it's perfect. Listen, I can't wait, cannot wait.
We were just speaking off camera, 6-8 rounder, it don't really bother you, does it? But you just want to get out there?
100%, yeah, listen, any experience, knowing me, it'll probably go the distance again, so just get the rounds in, mate, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is.
After Saturday, obviously, 2 out of 3 for the gym. Unfortunate for Jordan, but with Jarrell Patterson's knockout, I could see you was thirsty for a knockout now. That's got the bit between your teeth to get one of those knockouts.
Mate, 100%. Listen, I see all these knockouts, and yeah, man, listen, it gets me going. Mate, like, oh, God, when am I going to get my knockout? But I think my problem is, like, all these last fights, like, I want the knockout so bad, and I sort of think too much into it. I'm trying too hard to get the knockout. I always say before I go in there, I'm like, no, I'm not going to look for a knockout. But listen, deep down, you know, like, well, I'm trying to get that knockout. So this fight, as I've said before, I'm not going to go in there looking for it. But yeah, man, listen, I expect it to come, but I expect it to come all the other time. So I'm not going in there like expecting anything. With that last opponent, I was licking him big body shots, and I could hear him wincing, and I'm just looking at him like. And he's still coming forward. He's still standing there. It's like these journeymen, they know how to survive. Like yeah. Yeah,
we see, I think, especially a lot with the Queensbury shows at the minute, these journeymen they're getting over are so tough. And in one way, you want that knockout, but in another way, such good learning experience for you for the bigger fights.
100%. Listen, as we say, I've had 6 fights now. All 6 fights have gone the distance. I've had a good few rounds. I've never lost a single round. So, mate, I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm getting that experience. And when I feel like it takes 2 to tango as well, when I'm fighting someone who's going to come at me, someone who's got a bit about them, that's when the knockouts are going to come, when I can slip shots, hit them with the counters, things like that. At the minute, I'm sort of going in, like, not wild, but like, they're sort of allowing me to do what I want, and like, you switch off, sort of, not switch off, but like, in that last fight, for instance, I'm sitting there, like, I think that's the first fight I've actually been hit like a clean shot. I think it's like the 3rd round, I think he hit me with a clean shot, and I'm hitting him, bang, bang. And because you get carried away, because you're opening up and nothing's really coming back, and all of a sudden it's wild, like, this wild big right hand come and lick me, straight in my chin. And I felt like God after that. First ever punch I've took in like 8 ounce gloves, like clean. I thought, bang, I'm like, fucking, I didn't know at all, like, mad. Bang, I felt like, God, here we go, bang. So when I start getting in there against good opponents that are going to come and try and take off my head, that's when I think the knockout's going to come.
Obviously, Will, he's kind of been backing you for a very long time as you're his next big project, you're the next big thing. Now he's just got Tom Welland in the stable. He's obviously got a lot of potential behind him. Yeah. Going to be a little bit of a friendly gym rivalry. Who gets there first?
No, of course not, of course. Listen, I love Tom, and me personally, I think Tom is one of the best fighters I've ever seen, So there's no rivalry there. I wish him all the best. I hope I think he will. I think he honestly, he's that good. He can go world level. And I think he can go there quick as well. That's the thing. I think he could, 100%. Listen, he's unreal. He's probably one of my favourite fighters out there at the minute.
There we go, just picking that back up, the memory card running out there. Very unprofessional, but hey-ho. Just back to Tom Welland. How good is he? I know he's been in the gym for so long now, just grinding away. We was talking about it, some killer rounds with the likes of Yusuf Kamari. but he's going to be something special.
Mate, listen, the kid is unbelievable. Like, he's an unbelievable talent. I've been around boxing since I was 9 years old. I'm 24 now, so however long that is, 15 years. And honestly, I think he's one of the best kids I've ever seen. Like, lay on a pair of gloves. He's unreal. And I think personally, the pro style is going to suit him 10 times more than what the amateur is. So he's just getting started, and I honestly think he could go world level quick, 100% quick. Like, so I think, yeah, he's on the right track. He's in the one of the best gyms about. So listen, you got it all to come. Watch out for Tom Welland. And
just, it can't always go the gym's way. With Jordan Perkis on Saturday night, obviously it was tough to watch for everyone. Even like myself being around the gym, just seeing him put the hours in. But big sense of family around the gym, isn't there? There was all around that ring, was the whole stable, just even like Lisa who works upstairs. Just, what's it like being a part of a family here?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like I say, with Jordan's loss, for instance, like, listen, Jordan is probably one of the most hard-working fighters I've ever seen in my life. Like, he trains so hard. He's hitting personal bests around the track. He's hitting personal bests on 10K. He's doing everything he has to do right, like exactly right. So it just goes to show, though, like, this is what a few of us said, like, this track work, this 10Ks, all this training we do, that doesn't guarantee us a win. All that does is guarantee us a chance to compete. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, listen, I think that's the first time I've ever cried in public. Like, we're that close enough as a family. Listen, Jordan's like my little brother, well, big brother, for instance, but obviously little. But mate, I was gutted. I was devastated for him. And listen, the fact that the problem was the fact that he got up off that after that third round. He soldiered through. That 5 seconds in. Like, he hit with a big shot. Not a lot of people would have got up from that. That's a credit to his fitness there and then. Like, so. And then, yeah, he's bringing it back, and then he was hitting the geezer with big shots after that. And then, yeah, the cut obviously just sort of fucked it. But he'll be back. He'll bounce back. He'll be back better. Like you say, he's got a lot of learning from that knockdown. He'll learn a lot just from that one round there. And the fact that he could survive it, and that is crazy. Like, I was watching. You see, if you watch the video, but I'm in the crowd. I'm sitting there going, "No, come on, grab him!" Like. But yeah, man, he done so fucking well. Listen, you can't discredit him. Like, I'm still super proud of him.
And when you see that happen to someone you're so close to, someone you're working with day in and day out in the gym, does it make you think, oh fuck, this is real? Because it could happen to you, it could happen to anyone. It's one big shot, and then a clash of heads, and that cut, and then it could be over just like that.
Yeah, like you say, it's devastating. And yeah, listen, boxing, it's not a little kiddie sport. We go in there. We know these risks. We know that all it takes is one punch. All it takes is, like you say, look at Jarrell, the geezer that he just knocked out. His first fight of him, he ended up as a draw because of a clash of heads. So we know all the risks we're taking when we get in there. So listen, you just got to, hopefully, God willing, God's on your side in that fight. You're not going to get no head clashes, things like that. So. Yeah, no, I think it feels like you've just got to be on point every second of that round. You can't slip for a single second. Like, all it takes is that one punch. So, yeah, man, we know the risk we're going in there for, but it's just the beauty of the sport, isn't it? All it takes is a second, so that's why we do it. 100%,
Sonny. I know you say you're not looking for a knockout, but we all know you are, really.
Deep down. Listen, I'm seeing now, I've got on Instagram, I'm seeing pictures post up like pillar fists and this and that, and I'm sitting there thinking, what can I say? I can't say no, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, yeah. Well, hopefully, like, one day they'll see, like. And the thing is, I know I can hit. I'm hitting the bag. I'm hitting the pads. Listen, I've knocked people out in sparring before. Do you know what I mean? But then I go in there and I've got 8 ounces. I'm sparring in 16 ounces. I'm going in there with 10 ounces. Sorry, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Where's my power gone? Do you know what I mean? But no, man. Listen, like you say, these man, they know how to firm the bangs. They know how to survive in there. So. Is what it is. I'm getting the valuable rounds in. I can't complain. I'm still winning. Listen, all that matters at the end of the day is I win the fight. That's all that matters. So if I don't get a knockout, I don't get a knockout. If I get a knockout, I get a knockout. So either way, I'm happy.
Excellent. Sonny, thank you very much for being to IFL TV, and make sure you tune in August 18th, York Hall. Dennis McCann versus Baluta, but we all know the main man, Sonny Liston. He's on the card, mate.
Come on, love my bro.
Cheers, bro.
because I refused to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
Must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,